And so it is that we continue through the saga of the banner, a tapestry woven through time. Import my save game. Oh shit. Uh-oh. I think that might have been on my... Wait, no, this looks good. This looks good. Okay. Is this the thing I do? The saga continues. From Stoic Games and Versus Evil Production.
Tíminn líður áfram, eins og straumþung á sem fleytir okkur áfram. Time continues washing over us, moment after moment, like waves on a coast. Some more fierce, more violent than others. So few of my kind, the giant war, remain alive. Even so, I find myself wondering if humans, while able to bear children, suffer more for the loss of loved ones. Several weeks have passed since we slew the Sundren known as Bellower, but the chaos of the world did not wither as we hoped. The world is breaking. We sail aboard hastily crafted ships for the safety of Arberain, the human capital. But the river curses us with a clear view of the dreads, assaulting another hopeless village.
Let's be clear here. I'm loading my original Banner Saga save file where I fucked up bad. Everyone's dead, yo. Supposedly, you know, there are a bunch of people that were still alive for most people's playthrough. I done fucked up. This one's mine. They exploded and took them out. No, no, to the depths with you. Oh, I stopped him right in the leg. Yeah, the greatest archer and swords axeman in the world. Keep killing them. Dametruk, quick running ahead. These portraits show the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. The heroes are blue, the enemy is red. It's your turn to act. Which one is this one? Movement happens before action. This blue ring shows that Ivor is active. The blue tiles around him show where he can move. Now this is a game where you make a move and then you can attack. In that order, and no fucking it up at all. You definitely don't want to fuck it up. You can also take extra moves sometimes, but not always. Some heroes fill more tiles than others. The horned heroes are a race of giants called Varl, who take up 4 tiles each, while humans fill a single tile. This can have a huge impact on your strategy. Click the tile you want to move to. Then click the check mark to confirm. Move Ivor to get him into attack range. Boom. One-armed Ivor shuffles up. To target an enemy, click the tile on which they stand. The hero's tiles are blue. The enemies are red. Target this enemy now by clicking his tile. You can choose to either attack an enemy's strength or break his armor. The numbers between each icon, 2 and 8, show the amount of damage it would do to that stat. Now, I could break his armor, but this guy isn't very good at armor breaking. He is, however, like all Varl, amazing at killing people, and it will definitely kill him. Probably. Strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 8 strength means the character will now do 8 less damage. If strength falls to 0, the character falls in battle. Armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by a break attack. By breaking armor, you can open them up to take more damage in the future. This enemy has only 7 strength remaining. A strength attack will kill it. Click the red fist icon now to attack his strength, then confirm your choice. Yep, so fucked up. He's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is later used to improve your characters. Without an enemy to reach, this dredge grunt will choose to smash an obstacle in his way. Obstacles on the combat board will make you change tactics, so plan wisely to make them work for your benefit. Oh, don't worry, I will. I'm about to stick a big old Yarrel ass right in there. Now it's Hakon's turn. He appears to be out of range with these enemies, but all heroes can use willpower to boost their actions. By clicking on the gold tiles, a hero can move further than usual, at the cost of 1 willpower for each step beyond the gold tile. Red pulsing tiles beneath your enemy show how close you'll have to get in range. Move Hakon into attack range now. Yep! This is perfect, because he's going to cut them off. This guy's going to be trapped here. We're just going to fill the gap and keep on messing him up. Doesn't he have like a sweeping attack? Clicking your hero's tile at any time will also bring up all of his combat options, including move, ability, attack, and end turn. Standard attacks only affect a single enemy, but Hakon has a special ability that gives him a unique advantage. Click on Hakon's purple ability tile to access his ability now. The ability description appears in the tooltips below. Hakon's Sundering Impact will allow him to hit so hard that multiple adjacent tiles take damage on every hit. Yup. Select the enemy tile, then confirm your choice to hit them hard with Sundering Impact. Yup, wrecked. A powerful strike. When there's only 1 enemy left, the heroes enter Pillage mode. During Pillage mode, each hero moves in order, and there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Look at this fool walking around. Someone's about to get wrecked. If a character does not move on his turn, he can rest or gain 1 willpower. Leo will rest this turn. It looks like the dredge is in some trouble. Rook won't be able to finish the job with the normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost his damage. Click the dredge grunt's tile to attack. Oh, I'm gonna attack him alright. Click the red fist icon and then the star above the fist to add willpower to the attack. The number of stars available each turn are determined by your exertion stat. You'll see the damage numbers go up as you add willpower. Click a star and add a checkmark to kill this enemy. Boom. It's this kind of archery that drove me through the first game. Not finished. For some reason, we sorted out of our boats to come save these people. I doubt they'll be worth it. What are you doing, dude? Oh, he's mad. That's right. I want to say why, because it's spoilers for the first game. Holy shit, is this for real? What is happening, dude? Okay. Alright, well, I definitely want to hit him first. Yeah, dude, I'm totally gonna die if this continues. Wow, that was a super short game. A final blow directed at your head is deflected, and giant horns slam into the dredge surrounding you. Ivor pulls you to your feet and away from combat as the other fighters from your caravan rush in to finish off the enemy. That plot armor too thick right now. Ivor moves past the crowd of worried villagers, ensuring you can stand on your own. I don't know what you were. He stops speaking as the village chieftain approaches. If our leader from saving a human village from those things, legends are made of much less. No war leader, just Ivor. Those things were dredge, just like the stories you probably heard as a kid. And it was Rook here who orders us to stop. Forgive me, maybe it's this never-setting sun, or dredge, or the deaths of so many of my clansmen. I'm not myself. The man's eyes appraise you, and he quickly nods. I'm Leo, the Skald. Were you trying to drive the dredge all the way back north by yourself? We should get ready to leave. So soon? But the villagers will want to throw a feast to honor you before you go. He means all of us. Your people too. But the dredge are gone. We defeated them. You've got a lot to learn about dredge. I'm Rook. I'm like 10 years older. And here's a spoiler for the first game. My daughter is dead, asshole. She died saving all of us. We all do. That reminds me, we heard the rumor that Sunder, Bellower, was laying waste to Borsgard. More than a rumor, but he's been dealt with. By your clan, your Sunder Slayers. The term makes Ivor wince and ends Leo's excitement. But what about the deep shaking in the ground? Only yesterday we felt a rumble like none other. Could be the giant serpent. The serpent in the sun. Radormir. I'm no holy man, but joking about dead gods feels wrong. About as opposite of Radomir as it gets. This one's determined to swallow us all. The Skald looks skeptical. Killing a Sunder is a big enough tale on its own for now. Then let's get ready to leave. Not to sound ungrateful, but this place, it's all we have. It's our home. Don't be stupid. More dredge are coming. Wanting to defend what's yours isn't stupid. You know that. I know this village lost fighters today, so they have less of a chance defending themselves tomorrow. Rook is right. I hope their defeat here today would keep the dredge away, but when voiced, the Skald looks at the small huts of his village. Borsgard is the only other place I've seen in my life. This small village is all my family knows. Are things really as tragic as you're making them sound? Probably worse. Leo looks back and forth between you and Ivor before nodding. Packing and tending to our dead will take some time, but I'll have everyone on the ship soon. Leo heads off to the village to organize supplies. Ivor, one of the giants known as the Barrel, has fought dredge in the northern winters, personally killed the Sunder Reyes, and lost an arm to the Sundo Bellower. He's been by your side through everything, including the death of your daughter. Now you feel the weight of his full attention. What you pulled out there, fighting the dredge alone, was that tied to a lead at all? I'm trying to hold my best to hold it all together. Keep holding it all in, and you'll lose when these people need you the most. Alette was my reason for living after Aldous died. I remember. But make this caravan your reason now. There's still plenty for you to do. He walks toward the village, leaving you alone with your thoughts. God damn, the fucking imagery in this game. Look at all this shit. This shit right here, this shit over here, this shit back here, this incredibly distant shit here, and you can't even see this shit back here. Man, someone fucking did some work for this game. This is some Skyrim level of shit. Good work, Banner Saga 2 devs. Nice chanting, too. Chapter 8. From their homes must all flee. The traveling merchants are surprisingly well stocked. Ubin, the old Jarl Dub Scrivener, says. Since Borsgard, our numbers have grown. People have scavenged for food and eaten it too. Regardless, we'll need plenty of supplies considering our destination. Where can I find the merchants? Oh man, I have fucking dick for supplies. Holy shit. My caravan is in a fucking mess right now. You can't miss them, he says. A group of tents they call a market. What kind of supplies? Stuff like food and meat for the trip. Lots of meat. The merchants have got a few interesting items as well, but folks can't eat those in lean times. You'll have to choose wisely. Even your renown will only stretch so far. Thanks, Ubin. Of course, he says. Oh, I almost forgot. There's something ruffling the feathers of the ravens, the mercenaries who followed us from Borsgard. Chat with their leader, Bolver, but be careful. He's not like other Varl. This medallion gives you information about your caravan, including population, supplies, renown, and the number of days that have passed. This banner indicates that you have enough supplies to provision your caravan for 28 days of traveling or resting. A larger population requires more supplies. I feel pretty solid about that. Let's see what kind of items we got here. Now that you've added your supplies, you must confirm the change by clicking this button. Oop. These are the supplies the merchant has available. He will give you 5 per renown, and you need 6 supplies per day to survive. This shows what you have. Your 169 supplies will last for 28 days. You have 17 renown available to purchase items. Click this button to add 15 or more supplies to your caravan. The area to the left will show how these supplies affect your caravan. I feel pretty solid about that. Let's see what kind of items we got here. Now that you've added your supplies, you must confirm the change by clicking this button. Oop. Markets also have items available. These items are equipped by your heroes and can provide a great advantage. The required hero rank is shown in the red circles. When finished, exit the market by clicking this button. Yeah, I might be able to do this, but I need to see what items I already have. Oh, fuck, I didn't want to do that. Well, better morale is good, I guess, but... Oddleaf, your former chieftain's widow, is demonstrating fletching an arrow to a few people as you approach. Give us a moment, will you? The group walks away as Oddleaf stands and wipes loose feathers from her tunic. I doubt you're here to explain your actions with the dredge. I miss Alette. I can only imagine. She watches you in silence, not pressing you to continue. Eventually, she changes the subject. I want to discuss the clansmen. They're good at scavenging for food while we travel, but we could always use more fighters. But training them takes time. I'm not sure we have that much to spare. You'll just have to find a balance that works. We're okay for now, but who knows how our needs will change.
I see. Thanks.
You turn to leave, but Odleave places a hand on your shoulder. We should talk, Rook, at some point.
Talk about what?
You. Not you, the leader, but the man I knew from Skogar. She gives you a faint smile and returns to her fletching. The Varl mercenary leader, Bolverk, and a rather large female fighter are talking to Juno, a member of the Spell-Weaving Menders Council. Bolverk looks annoyed. Nothing unusual. There's no haggling on this. You already accepted the offer in Borsgard.
Get this one to do it. Get me to do what?
If Juno is surprised by your presence, it doesn't show. She continues to stare straight at the barrel. Rook is seeing to the survival of this caravan. Something I doubt you care to do. He won't be seeing to anything much longer if he keeps fighting like he did earlier.
Again, what other tasks are you talking about?
That determination will see these people safely to Aberrang, but with respect, our discussion stays between us for now. Her look at Bolverk says she expects him to keep it private. Ivan needs my help with healing the wounded, but we should leave soon. See Hakon at the docks when you're ready. Juno leaves without another word.
Fain, Velka. One of these days, Claw and Fang will get thirsty for Spellweaver blood. Claw and Fang?
His axes. The large axe heads are polished, the blades sharp, and the cheeks scared from plenty of use. But it's the gray handles that stand out. They're unlike anything you've seen before. How long are you going to let Juno tell you what to do? You avoid his goading.
Only to Aberrang. Then it's King Minos' job.
Like he's got the answer to any of this. He'd royally piss himself if he ever saw a dredge. The pigtailed fighter laughs.
Have we met?
I'm Folka, a shield maiden in charge of keeping the ravens alive. Bolverk gives her a stern look, but she doesn't back down. I already know who you are, chieftain.
Do you have a better idea than Aberrang?
Yeah, make a new plan. You think some walls and a king are going to save you? Bolverk snorts and turns his attention to a large sealed cart behind him. His bare cloaked back indicates the conversation is over. Isn't there someplace I can, like, equip my people? Normal caravan morale does not affect your hero's willpower in battle. Maintain sufficient supplies and rest in camp to improve morale. Well, good thing I have normal morale. A red skull icon shows that some of your units are injured. Use the rest tent to pass time and heal. Full recovery may take several days. Well. Yeah, my people are doing great now. They got to sit on their lazy asses for like 4 days. Eating up all my goddamn food. Oh yeah, that's right. You can like go all the way. Yep. Well, we're peacing out. That's the thing we're doing. The wooden planks of the well-used dock creak as you walk across them. Hakon, a warrior recently acknowledged as king of the Barrow, paces on the dock. Not sure I was made for this, he says as you approach. Commanding in battle is one thing, but deciding how many chickens we need to bring?
We've both made harder decisions. You seem to be handling it just fine.
I'm not looking for praise, Hacken says. I just want to know what we're expecting when this is all over. There's so few Varl left. How do I keep my people alive? You search for something to say, but he stops you. I'm not looking for an answer from you either. It's something a Varl king should be able to figure out. Let's sail. After lighting the funeral pyre, the last villagers find seats on your rickety longships built of scrap wood scavenged in Boersgard. The ravens find space around a large card on their black-sailed vessel. Oars slowly move all the boats into the river's current. Look at that banner right there. What? Banner represent. Gotta tavern it up, bro. Oh shit, there's like something going on down here. The black and white birds. Aleo looks ill. At least it's not the brackish sea, he whispers to himself as he steps around rowers and baggage to speak with you. I'm not sure we were all built for aquatic voyages, he says, and I hear Aberang is quite a distance away. My people could use a few hours' rest on solid ground. The hopeful looks from the others sway you, and you signal for the ships to make land. Would you mind telling me why the capital is our destination? Aleo asks.
The Valko, Juno, says the Menders there can protect us.
Menders? The Scald's shoulders slump. We were all hoping for something more substantial. He realizes Ivan and Juno can hear him. I thank you for healing my people, but we're talking about an army of dredge. Lavalka and her apprentice share a smile, but say nothing. Dredge, Aleo says, almost in awe. Man and Varl's storied foe from oh so ever long ago. But they're real and here. How have they made it this far south? His glance at the Varl is met with both anger and shame. The longship rocks gently, and the Skald grabs a rope to steady himself. If only we had the fable horses to ride upon, we'd outpace the dredge and be on solid footing. His dramatized misery is almost as amusing as his thanks when he steps back onto land. Oh, I just can't wait to be Jarl. This is a map of the world. You can explore it by dragging the mouse to pan and using the mouse wheel to zoom. The location of your caravan is indicated here by Rook's icon. The caravan is recently embarked from Aleo's village and is traveling westward down the Ormsa River. Prior to arriving at Aleo's village, the caravan had hurriedly embarked from Boersgard in the wake of the devastating siege laid by Bellower and his armies. Click on Boersgard to find out more. About it. Boersgard, an aging and senile mess of a city that can't remember whether it wants to sell you something or steal everything you've got. While Ormsdaler grew early into an important hub of trade, its twin city Boersgard became the place to buy things no one else is willing to hawk. It's greatly supported by the potent items harvested in Renivik and Tistel, and plagued by huge disparities between the extremely rich and suffering poor. The caravan is attempting to reach Ormsdaler by river on the way to Aberang. Click on Ormsdaler to learn more about it. Ormsdaler. As Strom led some of the first men east, Ormsdaler was one of the most important places they settled. Nestled in the crook where the Ormsa River splits, if Boersgard and Ormsdaler were twins, Ormsdollar would be the righteous brother, trying to keep his evil twin from hurting anyone else. So, Borsgard has the goatee. He's got the Van Dyke beard. He's Spock. He's evil Spock. Borsgard is the mirror universe. Lundar. Ettenbecker. Reaching Aberrang, the human capital, is the ultimate goal of the caravan. It is hoped that the walls of the ancient city will provide safety against the deepening catastrophe. Click on Aberrang to learn more. Aberrang! From humble beginnings to the eventual seat of power for the king, Aberrang is the most populated and contested city throughout the human lands. Its towering obsidian walls have been pulled from the depths by the weaving power of the Menders. As each new generation of residents builds another ring of walls, the city continues to grow larger, more indulgent, and more dangerous. The world map is covered with many locations and hold much lore. You can explore the map at any time, clicking on locations for more information. Stromland. Rundwell was once a vast nation. The Civil War divided mankind, and a leader called Strom set out for the east, intent on creating a new kingdom there. The dream died with Strom, and the lands would become unified again. But the name stuck. Toothpick Wood. The butt end of a sprawling wood that comes to a point, and was split by roads forged by early settlers, though it may have been well known for the rewards reaped of fat pheasants that have all been hunted to extinction here. What is this? Oh, yep, we got that. We got that. Where was that other place we were at earlier? Like the first game? I have no idea what it was called. Man, it's been a while. Is this it? Nope, that's not it. Alright, it's time to get back to business. You can return to the map at any time during travels by pressing this button. As you travel through the world, time passes. The number of days passed is shown here. Each time a full day passes, your supplies will be consumed. Morale drops during continuous travel and when supplies run low. In order to raise morale, you must camp and allow your caravan to rest. The number of days worth of remaining supplies is shown here. If the caravan has insufficient supplies, people will begin to starve and morale will drop. In order to maintain morale and heal injuries, you must rest in camp. Furthermore, camping provides you with opportunities to increase your battle prowess and converse with your heroes. Click here to camp. I'm already at great morale though, so fuck that shit. Let's talk to this guy. Is this Einvar? No, this is this weird dude. A strangely familiar man with a spear and tattoos beckons to you. His movements are somewhat odd, almost comical. You wouldn't be confused by Tryggvi's presence if you'd supported this journey long ago. What? The man's eyes glaze over for a moment before clearing. He now acts like your old friends. I've lost it. Lost what? My desire to keep going, the same as you. I understand, but we have to keep moving. Ah, you don't really mean that. But you did once and will again. Unless you go down with your ship, Captain. Tryggvi starts laughing. It's disturbing, and as you walk away, you hear him singing. Yellow and blue will lie to you, lie to you, lie to you. I'm taking some artistic license to embellish this guy. I'm pretty sure that's not what he sounds like, but, you know, it's canon now. When a day passes in camp, your caravan consumes a day's worth of supplies, and morale increases. Click the rest tent now. Boom! At any time, you can visit the heroes tent to inspect and promote your heroes. Click the heroes tent now. Ba 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 ba. I remember I had a bunch of heroes, and some of them were pretty banging. I also remember I had some shitty heroes I didn't give a shit about. Your items are shown at the bottom of the roster. Drag items onto your units to equip them. Items can only be equipped to characters of equal rank. Promote your units to equip higher rank items. Click on an item for more information. Let's see here. We got Rook. Rook is a badass, and we want to promote him. The peal of Rook's war horn rallies the heroes and calls them to pillage. During pillage, there are no more guaranteed turns. Killing an enemy gives the hero 2 turns in a row, but the same holds true for an enemy. This calls for wisdom and timing. That doesn't sound very good. I can't choose another one? Well, guess I'm stuck with it. Oh shit, I need renown. I shouldn't have spent all my goddamn renown. Oh no! What was my other ability? Didn't I have a really cool one? That was like force everybody to attack at once. 22 kills. That seems like a good amount. My item equips are Alette's bracelet has been given to some random dude. Let's see here. It looks like Eirik. He's a warden. We've also got Ode Leaf. She's pretty awesome. I'm pretty sure she just shoots people in the face constantly. That sounds legit. What is this thing? That's willpower. Nope. We're gonna make her into a breaker of things. Oh, does everybody have points that they can spend? No? Let's see here. By marking his target, the hunter does a small amount of armor break and is able to focus the attacks of his entire team on one enemy. Yeah, this is the cool thing. So what it is you literally just walk up to a dude and you're like, boop, and then everyone else on your team that can hit or shoot at that guy will all go off. It's amazing when it works right, but it can be tough to set up. Other ability is dumb and stupid. Alright. Ode Leaf is fully leveled out. Ivan. Oh wow, this dude's... What is this? Ivor. Oh, I'm gonna make this dude into a beef. I don't know who this is. This dude is salty as shit. This dude is so salt. I'm fairly certain you cannot run aim people without mods. Yeah, I want to beef that up right there. This dude is a breaker of things. All Varl are breakers of things. Hakon, King of the Varl. Dude has a shit ton of health. Mogre. Eirik. Luden. I don't remember this guy being very cool. Yup. Luden is the Prince of Men, the first heir of the vast kingdom. Although disliked by his peers and rivals on account of his highborn attitude, few question his intelligence, combat skills, or courage. Having survived many recent challenges, including the Battle of Borsgard, Luden's thoughts on leadership are in disarray. Yeah, it's a good thing this guy is alive, because his dad's probably going to want him back. We got this guy, Bercy. Gris, I don't really know this dude, but he needs to get leveled up. Maximize that breaking power. We got Tryggvi. Tryggvi is well known in his hometown for being the guy you hope doesn't sit next to you in the meat house, or is yelling loudly in the middle of the night, or building a collection of spears far more numerous than most men would need in a lifetime. He spends a fair amount of time by himself. We've also got Leo, the poet. As fearless as he is flamboyant, Leo embodies the boldness of the heroes in the sagas he knows by heart. Though skald by a profession, his devotion to protecting his wife and children fuels this poet's arm. What kind of abilities you got? A tale worth telling! The skald exalts his target to feats of strength and heroism. His words are a buff and for an ally for 1 round, adding 1 damage for every 2 strength the enemy is above the target ally. The boasts have no effect if the buffed ally attacks an ally of equal or lower strength, so picking the right target is important. That doesn't seem very good. You would have to be super powerful above a person to make it worth not attacking in a turn. Skald adds +1 willpower to all allies if standing within 1 tower of an ally. Effective use of this will keep your heroes from tiring in combat. So keeping the Skald in range of other fighters so he can move to them quickly is key. I don't know. I don't like this guy. He seems like the dude that I would need to have way more meta power to deal with. Alright. So, up front, you definitely want all of your Varls, Oadleaf. And then Ivan's got some sick shit, right? Yep. Ivan pulls a firfte from the sky onto an enemy within a range of 6. The lightning strikes each unit diagonal to the target until it runs out of units to hit. Each time the lightning arcs to a new target, it does 1 additional strength damage. Careful not to toast your friends. That's not very good. Menders are able to quickly mend on the field of battle, restoring the armor of any ally within 6 tiles. The amount of armor restored is half the Mender's current willpower. Yep, this is a pro ability right here. This is the proest. I don't have enough renown. Okay, so you gotta have enough kills and you have to have enough renown. I don't know, I almost feel like I remember Eric being on my team for some time. Let's look at who I put items on are probably people I'm using. Yeah. That shit is this. Well, we want Iveric. Ivor's fucking amazing, so maybe I need to pull back Krumar. No, I'll go with this team for now. Who knows? When you are ready to leave camp, you can do so by clicking leave. Boom. That's science right there. Renown is based on killing and wins. Shouted orders turn several ships toward the bank. You have no choice but to call all the other vessels to halt as well. By the time you land, a crowd is gathered by the water. Well, someone's probably going to get executed. A man in fine clothes and missing a hand stands in the center of the others. He smirks as you approach. And here he is, the famed self-proclaimed ruler of us all. Are you the reason for this delay? I don't have to answer questions from backwater scum, no matter how high they've risen in the pond. Then I'll stop asking. Get back on the boats. You don't know who you're talking to, do you? Rook? You might not remember when we first arrived in Boersgard, but I went with Bolverk to speak with the governor.
What's your point?
Well, this is Ruga, the governor. Ludin, the entitled Prince of Aberang who joined you in Einartoft, steps forward from the gathering crowd. The former governor of what was Borsgard, actually. Careful, Prince. Rivers are dangerous, especially this far from your papa's side. The threat causes a few gasps from clansmen. Ludin's bodyguard, the usually quiet Varl Bursi, growls but is weighed off by the young prince. The Mender and I were just discussing Rook's banner. It'll make a nice addition to Borsgard.
Doesn't Prince Ludin outrank you?
Ludin glances at you, a brief look of appreciation on his face. If anything, Rook's banner would join Aberang's, or are you claiming control of the entire kingdom too? I'm trying to guide my vulnerable prince home with some dignity and proper leadership. But it was Rook who led the fight against Belor while you hid in your great hall, Governor. Overseeing a besieged town isn't hiding, Mender, just as fighting in a battle isn't necessarily leading. But Rook kept us alive across the frozen wastes, he did, cries a man. Saves us at Einartoft too, a woman adds. Others join in, listing your deeds and cheering your name. Then it's settled. No more delays. Rook is our official guide to Aberang, but will consult with me on major decisions.
Everyone just get back on the boats.
Yes, return to the ships. The helmeted guard next to Ruga makes a gesture for only the governor to see. Ruga laughs as the crowd disperse. Prince, your guide has a lot to learn before Aberang. Beep beep bada doop bop. Morale declined. It's only great. Man, we have 0 fighters. Perfect. Ahead, driftwood has collected, creating an impressive barrier for the long ships. Oh man, that one wrecked me. Alternatively, going ashore has its own risk for whatever might be lurking in the trees.
Prepare for portage. We'll carry the ships around.
The ships groan as they're hoisted onto the shoulders and marched across land. Navigating through the riverside brush takes time, but everyone pulls through unscathed. As the ships push off once again, dredge appear on the bank, a silent reminder of their constant threat. The axemen in Varl pull away from their task to join the fight. Several die in the extended battle as blunted axes fail to kill swiftly. Eventually, the dredge retreat and the river is cleared. We might make it down this river to the capital without any more trouble, said literally fucking no one. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You look at Ivor, surprised by his optimism. And I might sprout wings and start flying.
Would that make up for your missing arm?
Hey, I get to make jokes about losing my arm, not you.
I suppose that's fair. So, what are you worried about now?
I think you should make use of this trainer and his tent that we hauled around everywhere. You've led fighters in battle before, but there's always more to learn. So, let's bank the ships and challenge your skills a bit. This is the training tent, where you can hone your skills by completing challenges and through freeform sparring. Click on the training tent to begin your first challenge. Well, come on in and let's have a look at you, Sven the trainer says. After a quick assessment, he says, "Yup, looks like you could stand to learn a few things. I've got 5 challenges for you, and if you can finish them all before we get to Aberrang, well, I'll let everyone know you've impressed me." Ha! Ha 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 ha. Sven's laughter is full of phlegm. Let's start out with a few of the basics. You think about what he's saying. You feel up to the challenge?
I'm ready.
Then we begin, Sven barks. Click on an objective marker to see more detailed instructions. Position your raider adjacent to an ally. If your archer is stationary and the enemy's armor is damaged, kill him. When Hakon or any Var warrior attacks the target, all the adjacent enemies also take damage. This is my raider, so I guess we're gonna go ahead and form a shield wall. Shield wall formed. And then we're going to sunder these fools. Oh shit, I don't want to do that. Anyway, I can back out? Yeah. I need to wait until there's 3 enemies. So what is puncture? Armor is damaged. Okay. Let's try this. It's not going to do enough damage. I'm gonna have to move, aren't I? Oh, well, this sucks. Man, he's gonna be super weak when this actually goes down. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get the triple impact. They formed up and I should have gone for the dude in the back. Damn it, I fucked that up. Yep, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Oh, that worked. For sure. Now I need to use a puncture attack to kill him. Nope, that didn't work. Well, that's bad. Okay. Can I do puncture on this dude now? Jesus. What is it gonna take? Nope. I mean, she's like totally dead now, so that's not great. Yeah, I think I'm pretty boned here. I fucked up on that heavy impact thing. I fucked up bad. You kidding me? There we go. Oh wow, well this ain't great. We're just gonna beat on each other. Oh, I forgot about that horn. Yep. Your renown grows. Battle objective. Shield wall, heavy impact, but no puncture. How much renown do I get? Your renown grows by 0. Perfect. Thanks so much, guys. Fucking son of a bitch. Yep. Try it again. Sarah was never an agreeable girl. Red toast has a rebellion. Fuck that dude up. Get some armor breaks going. Where's the dude I armor broke? Yep. Man, my break isn't that good, but my hit is fantastic. Yeah. I think we can do this. God, I need this dude to survive so bad. Sun during impact. Yep. There we go. Mission accomplished. Success! You have succeeded at your training. You got... Ooh. What? That's a good amount of renown. I'll take that. No diggity, no doubt. You watch for a moment as Ivan, Juno's apprentice, and the mender found nearly dead at Ridgehorn, moves his staff in a complex pattern, repairing some armor. Not bad for a festival trick, right? I've seen worse. And I've seen better, like yours back and Beauregard was stopping Bellower.
We saved quite a few, didn't we?
Indeed. And everyone knows how much it costs you. No one expects you to get over it anytime soon.
But they expect me to lead like a let didn't die.
It might sound cold, but the two things, grief and duty, can be separated.
You sound like you have experience.
More like plenty of mistakes to look back on. Part of becoming a mender.
Can you talk more about becoming a mender?
I could, but I won't. Imagine trying to teach me how to hunt right now. It's not what's important. You see is your disappointment. The important thing is you protecting these people, seeing them to safety.
But why? Why these people?
None of us knows what's coming. These people are the only ones we know we can save right now. It's that simple. Ivan picks up the repaired armor, hitting it with his staff to test it. I'm glad we could talk, but I need to check on a fighter who is wearing this. Maybe I can level somebody up. Let's see here. Rook certainly has enough junk. And I definitely have enough renown to level him up. He gets another ability. Let's see here. There's a strength damage or crit chance. I'll take it. 2 points to 20% chance to resist 2 strength damage. It's not great, but one day it could be helpful. Alright, well, this is a good place to take a 5-minute break for the first hour. Thank you so much for joining me so far. We'll be back shortly.